Hey, Chef Josie. Hopefully the background noise isn't too much like the music that I'm listening to. What we're cooking today, I don't know. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. It was a last minute cook to begin with, and a last minute stream on top of that. So we've got some water coming to the boil. It was coming to the boil until I turned down the wrong ring. So we're going to have some noodles in the back pan. Just medium egg noodles. I'm going to, if I can get the damn thing to peel, Jesus, it will not let go. I just want to get rid of the outer layer. Is it going up? Bloody skin. Oh, look, small pieces. Always the small pieces. It's going to be, I'm going to brown, oh, for the love of Christ, I'm going to brown off an onion. Right, screw it, it's going to take a whole big chunk. Oh, come on. Oh, now it gives it up. Now it gives it up. Of course it does. It's like, oh, you got me beat. All right, take it then. It's like, well, I'm already doing the next layer down. Now I've got to do that one as well. It's going to be salmon. Some form of fried salmon. I'm going to, because I'm just cooking for me tonight, I'm going to throw in a bit of chilli. Because I haven't cooked with chilli in a long time. So be on the ready to make a call in to UK paramedics just in case it kicks my chest off and I end up wheezing like an idiot. If it makes you feel any better, you know, something to laugh at, it's actually making my eyes hurt already. Bastard onion, ow. This is rather virulent, I can't even speak, virulent onion. It has taken exception to me slicing it. Ow. We've peeled the onion. The fight is over. Actually, the fight isn't over because we've got to do the garlic at some point. My eyes are streaming like a moral. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the noodles starting now. Whoops, save that bit for later. Never know when you might get hungry. What's that? A bit of plastic from the packet, god damn it. Bastard plastic packaging. Oh, come on, get out here. Shit bag. Got it. Fake pasta. It's not fake pasta. They're egg noodles. It's not pasta. It's Chinese, for Christ's sake. Noodles to pasta if I was. So we're going to get those cooking now and get them done so that they can cool down so that I can fry them. We're also doing some fish fingers for the ground crew because they won't eat the salmon that I'm going to do. That was the wrong ring, like that one, but I do want to use that one as well. So we're just going to fry. I'm going to fry 5, and they're going to 2.5 each. Now see, if they were breaded, they're not breaded, if they were battered fish fingers, I'd be interested because that would be like fish and chips. I'm less fussed about breaded fish fingers, like breadcrumbs, less fussed about that. Just take a bite straight out of it. Is that right? So yes, anyone interested in the music that is playing currently, I'm taking a small risk. This is probably not DMCA safe. it is currently being live mixed over on MixCloud by a member of the community. He has his own community, of course, Jaxeed. You know the name. Now that you can hear him doing live mixing. Do be sure to drop a hi over there. If you want to listen, if you want to watch me, that's great. But if you want to go and drop him some support over on MixCloud as well, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So I hope you're all doing okay. Thank you very much for joining me for this, as I said, very last second. I wasn't going to bother, I was just going to cook and listen to Jaxeed. Down by a spatula, which is a pain in the arse. Yeah, I was just going to cook, do my own thing, do it all offline, but I thought, you know what? I really want to stream because I'm trying to meet a challenge that Twitch put down to me, which is probably bad for my health, but there you go, and maybe even bad for my stream career. And Jaxeed does his live set on Thursday, so it's like I can't really stream. I want to listen to Jaxeed, and I had a very big inner battle, and the inner battle basically ended up as fuck it, let's just do it. I've got clips disabled, so hopefully you won't be able to take any clips. I am going to remove the VOD after the stream as soon as I can export it over to YouTube. So if you want to watch it again, you can watch it over on YouTube because they're a bit more lenient and they've got better controls in place, I think. And that I'm less fussed about the YouTube side. I think they're generally fairer over on YouTube, which is irony, being it's Google controlled. But God, this onion is very energetic. Wow. These are getting close. It's only been about a 4-minute. You only need like a 4-minute cook on the noodles, and then we'll run them under some cold water. Slow them down. In fact, we don't even need to do the whole 4 minutes. We just need to soften them up because we're going to fry them in the pan anyway. And that's going to be pretty hot, and that'll give us a nice firm noodle with a little bit of sprinkle of the old soy sauce in it, just to give it a little bit of extra flavour. We're going to be doing some seared salmon in there, and I'll do that probably last because I need to sort out the boys first and foremost, of course. I'll do them some broccoli. Put that in the microwave there, so and I'll do a bit of a pan sear on mine. And the onions. In fact, I might even be able to get away with putting the fish in there with the onions once I've got it started. So how are we feeling, Undead, for this evening? How are you feeling? Are you ready? Are you raring to go? Do you feel confident? Oh, nearly fell out. You're feeling confident about Apex tonight? This is like the pre-match warm-up. Bit of tension in the changing rooms, mostly because someone's boiling water and frying onions next to changing people. It's never a good combination. But how are you feeling? Oh, get out of it. Right, enough of that rocking pan made rubbish. Right, you get 1, 2, maybe 3 rocks. If you don't stop them, out. Noodles are coming going along just fine. He's just saying, actually no, I did it on purpose. I wanted to put a little bit like the noodle, the onion essence in there. I think I am actually going to put the fish straight in there, and then that frees up the pan for just the noodles, which is actually works better. This could be a shorter stream than usual, because if I manage to do it right, I'll compress the entire cook. Now I am aware of the fact that is a pretty big if. Hey, which one are you with that? I heard the clunk, unless it was upstairs. Ground crew buggering about. I'm live on telly, boys, shut up. I'm trying to be professional. Oh shit, should have muted that. So we're going to we need some garlic. Actually no, we don't, we want to do some broccoli first, so that we are clear to chop garlic and chilli on the same board. Oh man, they're not burnt, they're not burnt, they're not burnt, oh they're just toasted. Shit. That was a bit hotter than I realised. Turn that now. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. If it was more burnt than that, then I'd be a little bit annoyed. But it's alright. I'll let that cool down a bit. Turn that down. Let the pan cool over the other side just for a minute. Just to let it get a little bit more under control. Quickly chop up some broccoli. Oh, broccoli flying everywhere. I think we can take the noodles off. Happy with that? So let them rest on the same thing. I can smell burning broccoli, or a piece of broccoli bounced across what is now a bastard hot ring. Well, unless it was my hair touching the hob, which would be less favourable. So what are you folks doing? What are you playing? Undead? Are you in Garage Simulator? I appreciate it might be difficult to chat. I wonder if I could get Discord up, I don't know. Maintain different conversations on different platforms. I've got Jaxeed's chat open, I've got our chat open. Mind you, you lot have already muted me and gone over to Jaxeed, which I wouldn't blame you in the slightest, to be perfectly honest. Here tonight, fresh from Arwen's stream. Fish fingers, no, fish sticks. What you mean crab sticks? Well, what we sometimes term as crab sticks. It's like that reconstituted white fish with the red dye. Yeah, I actually really like those. Alright, we're going to drain off the noodles because they're nicely cooked. Here's a question, Joey. Are you actually a chef? Because if you are, I feel like I'm trying to teach you how to suck eggs, which would be ironic because that's kind of a cooking analogy. So are you an actual chef? Are you sitting there thinking, oh my god, what the hell is he doing? What the hell does he, who does he think he is? Streaming on Twitch, making out he can cook. I'm sitting here watching it thinking, Retired chef. Oh man, that's even worse. That means you've been accomplished, you've done it all, you've been there. That's even worse. I mean, that's, oh man. Medically retired, roger that. What we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of the butter in there. That one, get in. That's probably too much butter, but it still means you've been there and you've done it. There's me, just a software developer who's now regretting his trade because he wished he'd done something that was more physical with a lasting impression. Because everyone likes software, don't they? They love software. They love it so much that they hate it and whine about it every step of the way. So I really wish I'd been better at woodwork. I wish maybe I'd started earlier in my life as leatherwork stuff that I do on the Wednesdays. Maybe I'd have got a bit further there. I like software, I just don't like what software does to me. I feel like my kids really. A sous chef, a floating chef. Okay. Is that how we know that you're done? Because you float. You sort of jump in the pan and you sink straight to the bottom, and after about 20 minutes you float to the top. It's like, yep, ready. Or is that what happens when you have a bath? That would have been a better joke. That would have been a better joke. Is that what happens when you have a bath? And that's how you know when you're clean, because you float. Hey Agneto, how you doing? Sorry, I know people say it's rude to laugh at your own jokes, but if you're not going to laugh at your own joke, how the hell can you expect someone else to? It's like an expectation of acceptance if you sit there straight-faced, unless being straight-faced is part of the joke. Yeah, doing alright, thank you. I've lost, what am I doing? That's what I was doing. Right there. Right, I just need to run these noodles under the cold water just to stop them. Yes, very wasteful, I know. That cold water down the sink just to cool some noodles down. My thing was going from, hang on, got a chat over there. The thing was going from new opening restaurant to restaurant, staying for a year or two, then moving on to the next one. That way, as long as the place stays open, I have a legacy. So yeah, I can appreciate that. I've been part of one startup. Unfortunately, it won't be part of my legacy because it folded. Nothing to do with me, I hasten to add. Nothing to do with me. Right, these are softening quite nice and they're starting to brown quite nice, which is nice. They're doing their thing. They're still a bit, oh no, they're cool. I don't know where the heat's coming from. Where's the heat coming from? Oh, the pan, okay, yeah. Right, we can now pull these back now that everything has cooled down. They did get a little bit ferocious. They got a little bit crispy, but they'll be fine. I won't serve them up to the boys like that. I will trim off the darker bits. Oh shit! Now the front door's gone. Hang on a second. Hello, sir. Here's your Amazon order. Well, thank you, Barnabas. Possibly the most well-spoken Amazon delivery person. Okay, sorry about that. And every now and again I do have to mute the microphone just in case there's, well, to deal with family type things. And that was such an occasion, so I'm back now. I can easily cook in... Oh, Dramakazi, good evening, welcome to the stream. Another... Oh, Jesus Christ. We've got two people that can actually professionally cook watching me a numpty. See that now, you see the one sort of vaguely smart ass thing that I can do as a cooking person, use my words very carefully there, is chopping me garlic, you see. And now it's like when I'm starting to get nervous now because I've got to chop the garlic. Look at that, my hands are shaking. This is not going to be good. Now I'm going to have to do this in front of two people that actually know what they're doing. This is just me. So. I hope you're enjoying the music, by the way. The music is being live mixed over on MixCloud by Jaxeed. Jaxeed you probably know from either Jaxeed stream himself, or if you're a regular on Arwen's stream, you'd have known him from there. Or you'd have seen him. You'd have heard him even, playing Phasmophobia. Let's turn the onions down, I don't want them to burn. I'm getting... yeah, alright. See, that's about as clever as I can get. That's about as clever as I can get when it comes to cooking. Is chopping me garlic quick, reasonably thin. That's the extent of my skills. Noodles are done. We're going to put a little bit of the oil on the noodles so that when we put them in the pan they don't stick like a son of a gun. Let's just balance that on. Rinse it in, mix it in. Don't fall over. Stay there. Right, let's rinse that, mix that around a bit. Rinse and unwind. And we're going to put some oil in the pan. Let's see if I can fry these. Okay, so this is some severe name dropping going on now. Severe name dropping. I mean, I'm just a lowly house person. You know, I live in a house. I'm a dad. I write software for a living. I just happen to be able to cook semi-decent meals for the family. You're dropping Barack Obama, the Chicago Bears. It's like, what? Anything you can do, I can do better. Include sin, no doubt. I don't want chunks of garlic, you see. I like the flavour, I like the heat, but I don't want a gumful of it. Now I've got to think a little bit on the fly here because I want to take the ends out. So this is where you guys would wipe before with me, because you got your timings down, you got all this, that and the other. And we're done with that, I think. I don't want to melt my colander either. Let's take those out. I'll put those back in towards the end. I want to do some searing on the fish. So check these. Yeah, they're alright. I can turn those up a bit. Actually, I want them to at least fry a little bit, not just get soggy. I am going to be a little bit cool, and I'm going to microwave that, mostly for the boys, because it's just for speed, really. a lot of names looking for the bears went in the luxury boxes. Right, yeah, gotcha. Yes, heat on that one. Rear left, that one. And that one down. I'll let the heat build up on a little bit. Some oil in. Now another thing you're probably, tearing your hair out, I'm using extra virgin olive oil. It's not a fancy brand, it's like local co-op brand. But I do like the flavour. I'm not one of these people that only, you should only use that for dipping in. No, shan't. What are we doing? One piece of fish. Plate. Jaxeed dropping some tunes, man. I think I'm clear now to chop the chilli. Because I was saying to people, Undead, I haven't cooked with chilli in literally years. And I was walking past them in the shop, and I was like, you know what, I fancy some of that. And the chilli. Whoa. Right, let's get back. Don't believe that Stream Elements post. This is not stream safe. I am taking a bit of a risk. I'm hopefully not going to get kicked up the arse and have my account removed from me through the nostrils. The VOD will be getting migrated over to YouTube at the earliest possibility that I can do it, and then it will be disappearing from Twitch, just in an attempt to appease the money gods. I can keep going. That's warming up. Chilli. Now, how much do I want to use? Not used it in a while. I'm going to say maybe a half. Alright, now I've got to be careful because I'm not dealing with just my food, I'm dealing with the boys' food as well, so I've got to make sure I don't contaminate their food with my rocket fingers. So, I'm going to skim down there. Yes, I'm taking the seeds out, I'm a worse. Oh, get in. No, I've got to remember I don't touch anything. I have a sensitive disposition now, and I've got chilli all over my fingers. That's going to soak in. Right, let's see if I can remember how to chop these. Blunt knife. I know, oh, that's better. Could have done with about a fraction of the amount I chopped off, couldn't I? It is the host with the most. Who is the host with the most? It's Arwen Sharp in with a raid. 22 people. Thank you very, very much, Arwen. I hope you had a good final match there. That is absolutely awesome of you. Thank you. We are running Jaxeed's stream as the background music. Let's hope I don't get my ass kicked. Ready for your cooking lesson? Well, apparently you're in the wrong stream because we've got Dramakazi and Chef Joey. No, what? Well, Guido, OCD. Chef Joey, for a moment, I thought I'd misremembered your name, mate. And we got Chef Joey. See, both chefs, either retired or current, of varying levels of get you. So I'm under pressure now to look like I know what I'm doing. It's just like being at work, really. Trying to make out I know what I'm doing, when in actual fact it's just a bit of poke and hope. So it's now warm. These are for the boys. This is for me. Oh my word! Who was that? Red Deboo. Thank you very much for the follow. Just trying to make sure I don't get chili oils on ground crew's food. And this is also the first time, I've been saying, this is the first time I've cooked with a chili for about, well, many years. If I start wheezing and chest whistling and all that sort of thing, and it appears that I'm going to have some form of breathing issue, please do have on your speed dial UK EMTs, just in case.
With a spicy meatball.
Alright, I'm going to start frying the noodles as well now. This is where it really gets dodgy. I've also got to remember not to use the other spatula now. I need to reserve a spatula for the chili fish. Best thing I've made at home was meatloaf using venison bicep. Bloody hell. All of your indigenous creatures are belong to me. Just in case there was anyone watching that isn't aware of who Arwen Sharp is, that's Arwen Sharp. Streams every day about 14:30 UK time, which is UTC +1 currently. She was streaming Dota today, doing very well, winning her matches. She was with Sutsar and other notable names. So yeah, I'm getting... Dota, I believe is the correct way of pronouncing it. Going to make you hungry, Red. Well, as long as the stuff that I'm doing for my boys makes them hungry, that's the bit that matters. Right, we're going to put this. I'm going to be a heathen. Okay, I am going to be a bit of a heathen. Or shall I? I'm going to rinse it. Screamy tap. Alright, that's probably... Is it hot? No, it's not. It will be hot soon, though. Looks like a finger. Well, there are several fish fingers here. That is salmon with garlic and chilli. We've also got medium egg noodles over here and some broccoli. Broccoli, I'm not entirely decided how I'm going to cook. I'm going to cook it in the microwave for the ground crew because it's easiest and quickest for them. We're going to give that, how that's hot, we're going to give them about that much. And then the rest will be for me. Just cooking for me tonight. That's why there's only one piece of salmon there. That's the wrong one. I need to use that for the fish fingers and the noodles. This is starting to get warm now. Oh yeah, that's fine. Right, now we're going to start rolling the fish around. I'm just going to give it a nice sear on that side. And again, being careful that I don't use the wrong spatula for the boys' fish fingers. And to keep this moving, I'm going to put some of the onion that we browned off earlier in the noodles as well. So that should be about. I need another. Use this. Get up. That's not a bad sear. I'll give it a little bit more. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. Right, there we go. And there's the chili. Oh, I've forgotten what that feels like. Now, that's been in the fridge for a few days, so it's not quite as virulent, but I have cooked one straight off the plant before now. Dear God, that nearly killed me. Oh, it's proper actually wheezing. That was not pleasant. Right, some muck of gas in there or something. Flip it over. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Red to do him with a lurk. Thank you very much, Red. Stay safe. Have a good evening. What should I find to eat? Oh, well, there is a spare one. I'm just saying. There is a spare one. Actually, we're just sort of drying these off. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. So we can let that just sit on a moderately cool ring now. So seared the outside, but don't worry about the bottom. I'm not fussed about the bottom burning, because of course we ain't going to be eating like the skin layer. At least I don't, so I'm not fussed about it. And that just sit and cook through now. And we're going to get a bit of soy sauce, as you. Oh, damn it, that's what I forgot to put on. Yes, Arwen, the ever-present soy sauce. I'm going to mute the microphone just for 2 minutes, just while I put this in the microwave, otherwise it'll be a god-awful noise. Where's the lid? Damn it, where's the lid gone? It was in the microwave. No, it wasn't. It was in the different. Right, okay, so I'm going to mute the microphone just for a couple of minutes just whilst I do the microwave, and I'll be back speaking in a second, but of course my hands will still be here. Okay, let's check the rough edge. Still need to go for a little bit. See if I remember how to. See if I have remembered to put the broccoli in my pan soon enough. This is going to be a bit of a al dente cook, I think, in order to have it anywhere near the same time ready as the salmon. Salmon was a little bit crispy on one side. Hopefully I haven't overdone it. Just a little bit more on the broccoli in the microwave for the boys. That's probably done. We can take that off. Just starting to plate up some of the noodles for the boys as well. Out of the way. Once again, we have to give the illusion, we have to maintain the illusion that the kitchen is in glorious harmony. A tidy place of serene workplace. Tiny place of serene workspace. It isn't, of course, but we have to try and maintain that illusion. You'll be there in 8 hours. 8 hours? That's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I see, 8 hours. Sorry, this food. Not that you were going out for food and you'll be ready for Apex in 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours, that sounds fine by me. Fine by me. So we got 2 and a half each for the boys. I don't eat fish fingers personally unless they're battered rather than breaded. We've got the broccoli coming in the microwave. I pointed the broccoli, you couldn't see that. Probably do with bringing the temperature down a little bit, otherwise that's just going to burn. Are you going to be joining us still for Apex Salmon, or are you, or have you been swayed to the side of the Yes, it's soy sauce. I think I already did the oil. Oops, I think I've just oiled the veg like 3 times now. Sorry for the background noise. I had to turn on the extract fan because the chili fumes were starting to permeate throughout the house. Ow, warm. I don't think I'm going to need a big plate, am I? Mine is not going to require that much space. Use one of these. Come on, let's maintain that illusion. Let's maintain the illusion. thank you, by the way, to everyone else that came along. If you've said hi and I've missed it, I apologise. I can see the chat even less than the average streamer because the laptop is over to my left, and I don't have a fancy stream set up for the kitchen. It's just very simple camera and a laptop. Cooking for a little bit longer. Quick check of the broccoli again. Oh, broccoli feels good. Oh, bugger the onion. I knew I forgot something. Let's put some of the onion in there. Get some of the flavours mixing. I was going to put the onion in here. Now the heat from the frying pan has transferred to the handle of this. Let's just mix that in a bit. I had intended to put the onion in with the noodle whilst I was frying it, but I completely forgot. Outside, out of mind. I'm going to turn that over actually. That side looks better from a picture perspective. There we go. Oh yeah. Put a little bit extra there. A bit of onions. Boys won't worry about the onion. The onion, that's what I need to do. First time chat. Want to become famous? Yeah, go on in. Wait a minute, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll just get my credit card. Who do I make the check payable out to? Is it King Shamu? King Shamu dans l'amour. I hear his family has quite a fortune, but it was being siphoned off by corrupt officials. He did contact me previously about whether he could use my bank account just to store some money for safekeeping. I gave him the information. I'm just waiting for the transfer to come over. If that's all right. H Mike, yeah, is that all good? Right then. Oops, going the wrong way. Oh, I'm not earning a keep over there. Bloody hell, I have to ban the bot myself. Actually, Undead's over there as well, somewhere. Right, that's the boys. That's the boys. I'm not sure if that looks meagre or adequate, but I'm sure they'll like it either way. Let's just do that. That cuts down the noise a little bit. Don't want that falling off. In fact, that's cooked, isn't it? I can put that back on the plate. There we go. That's why I was plate short, because I was already using it. What an idiot. Okay, we're done. We're done. That was not a bad knock it together very quickly, see how it comes out. I'll be putting a picture up on Instagram of my plate, of course. Bear with me 2 seconds whilst I drop off the food to the ground crew. We're back. Unusually, hang on, let's turn that off. Nice and calm. We're done. That's it. Unfortunately, I have actually not done enough noodles, really. The boys have got enough. That's not really enough for me. But there you go. As long as the boys are good, that's all that matters, right? And that's it. That's dinner, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for joining me this evening for this cooking stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, drummer. I really do appreciate that. Oi, piss off, fly. Get your own bloody food. So open the door for 5 seconds right now. Full of flies. What was I saying? Yes, thank you very much for joining me this evening. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to Arn Sharp, the awesome, the amazing, the irrepressible Arn Sharp for the raid. That was a massive raid, thank you. You're very kind. Thank you to everyone that stuck around as a result of that. I am now going to disappear off, eat my dinner, listen to Jax. I do recommend, if you haven't heard him, that's what you've been listening to all evening. This is Jaxeed. It's being live mixed as we speak over on MixCloud. There he is. Go check out that link. Go and say hi. Go and tell them Lex sent you. I'm sure he'll be very appreciative of that. And we'll be back later on this evening, about 21:30 UK time, UTC +1, for some Apex with Undead at the very least. Maybe Arwen, maybe Corsac, maybe Regina. It depends who turns up and when they turn up, really. But until then, let's see if we can find someone to raid. Whoops. We've got. See you next time. Thank you, John McCuzzy. I really do appreciate you dropping in and chatting. It really does mean a lot. Have a good evening with whatever you do. Arwen, are you going to be about later on? Actually, no. I've asked you. I'll let you reply when you're ready. Sorry, my brain is like working overdrive at the moment. Again, Arwen, now that I know you are ears on, thank you for the raid. Very, very kind. We're just looking for someone to raid now to pass it on. We have... Oh, we've got Tricky Vic. She's doing Red Dead Redemption. We've got Kebab doing DCS World. We have Sit and Duck. I don't get a chance to raid Duck very often. Let's go in and say hi. Helicopter outside. Knows what I want to be doing. We're going to raid Sit and Duck. He's doing a convoy in ETS2 with friends. So that probably means Rock Bowl and maybe Undead as well. Don't know. But that's where we're going. I'll just make sure Undead's not streaming. No, he's not streaming. So we are doing Sit and Duck. Where's my raid button? There's my raid button. Oh, missed. There's my raid button. Come on, laptop. Keep up. Sit and Duck for 11 viewers. We're going to raid. There we go. Raid is starting. It would be awesome if you can join my raid over to Duck and then pull up Jaxeed's stream at the same time. So you've got pictures and tunes. 13 viewers, all 13 of you ready to go. Okay, then all that remains for me to say is whatever you do, whatever you play, have fun. More importantly, stay safe. Thank you very much once again for joining me this afternoon and this evening for the cooking stream, and hopefully I'll see you again in a couple of hours. But until then, take care. Thank you very much.